Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Appreciate y'all for checking into the G Spot podcast, man. Again, make sure y'all share this. Post positive inspiration in the comments, man. We always look for that. You never know who needing it for real, for real. Um, Shout out and make sure, like I said, make sure y'all share this, especially the men, man. We talking about mental health. This is gonna be a part one. We got a part two coming up, because it's something that a lot of us men don't really get to talk about openly. It's our mental health. It's kind of like we get picked on a lot. Um, so we gonna get into that. First of all, our boy, Abashishe to all the ears, the priestesses, priests, everybody in the spiritual family, just and what's up and peace and greetings to everybody that's out there listening to us, YouTube, Twitter, Real Women Radio app, Facebook, wherever you listening from. And man, if y'all haven't yet, make sure y'all download the Real Women Radio app. Make sure y'all download that, man. And if y'all don't, make sure this weekend we got the Real Women Radio presenting the sixth Black Beauty Expo, and we've got an all males panel that will be, and I'll be one of the males speaking on the all males panel. But we got some good men that's gonna be lined up at the and that's this weekend. Um, Also, first of all, we got two people on the show today. They are y'all have seen them before, but if y'all haven't seen them, this y'all first time checking in with us. We got my boy Brian in the building. He do a lot of stuff around here. I'm pretty sure if you're local, that you pretty familiar with his face. And then we got my cousin Mash in the building tonight for the second time. Hey, this dude been on his Bobby V all night. Okay, look, I remember I told y'all last time singing kind of runs in the family, but it skipped me for some odd reason. It just skipped me. Yeah, shit. I used to when I was younger. I never forget my dad's girlfriend called me to sing at her fish funeral. I had to be about fucking 10, right? Yeah, then puberty hit. Then shit changed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Now I could do a motherfucking. I should have, dog. Look, I can do a motherfucking hymn on for you. You know what I'm saying? Like my old man in the church. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I can do that A Charles for your ass, but we ain't gonna do that. And dude, even getting into that, man. Make sure we got some good stuff coming up. I ain't even gonna put it out there yet. I'm gonna just drop the flyer. Y'all gonna see that. But make sure if y'all not doing anything Halloween weekend, y'all ready to get some. We got a lot of spiritual, informative stuff going on in the city that weekend. Halloween weekend. See, they try to make they try to make Halloween look like, oh, it's just for ghouls and goblins. But for a lot of people in the culture and just a lot of black people, Halloween was a time for when people worship their ancestors, the people that have went on. So and not worship. Let me get that up out my vocabulary for when it comes to that. But this is the time when people acknowledged the ancestors. African people in African spirituality, we do not worship ancestors. Let's get that. Let's get that straight. Um, First and foremost, I appreciate y'all for checking in with me tonight, coming tonight. Man, we're gonna have a good conversation tonight. Like I said, make sure y'all share, like, subscribe, YouTube, all of that, and follow. Share it to your mama them, daddy them, and if y'all haven't already, download the RWR Live 365 app where you can listen to this show and plenty of other shows that we got here in the studio. Um, so first off, like I told y'all, man, I got a question for y'all. My first question I want to ask, and y'all can answer this too. Do y'all feel like if your significant other is flirting, is that cheating? I'm gonna go with you first, Brian.
Go ahead, let's start with me. No, man, to be honest, like I have a different outlook on it now that I'm more mature
Mhm.
about it. Now that I'm in a situation to where like I'm in a living situation. I'm you can't really call it in this day and time, to be honest,
Yeah.
because of social media and the way Facebook is, texting in general.
Mhm.
And I mean, it might be long drawn out my answer, but it's like I don't really see it as cheating. I mean, I could see it as a little bit disrespectful, but you can't really put. It's hard to put something on it these days. You get what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
mean, like so many things can be drawn out to so many conclusions
True.
to where like if I catch it or if I see it, and I don't even look through my significant other's phone, you know. I mean, if I see it, you know, we have to have a conversation about it. I'll address the home first before I address the situation.
Mhm.
But it's a sticky. It's like I don't know how to kind of like, you
Mhm.
know, fill it out type
Mhm.
of situation. I mean, personally, I'm the type of person like I'm real smooth with conversation sometimes, so it can be looked at as flirting or she's real smooth with conversation and she's a people person.
Yeah.
So I can't really say, oh, you was flirting. You feel what I'm saying? Unless it's like sexting or something like that. But I mean, that's just my answer. I see it. I see it as disrespectful a little bit, depending on the situation, or if I catch it or whatever. But if she's open and like, hey, this is this or whatever. All right, look, we got it on the table. Let it go. As long as it don't happen again, it's straight.
Yeah.
In this day and time.
Yeah. What about you, cuz? Do you think that flirting in a relationship is cheating?
No, not quite, but I feel like it's a gateway.
Yeah, it's a gateway. Emotionally.
Yeah.
It's a gateway. Like enough flirting will lead to something afterwards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much.
Yeah.
What I mean, like how I feel about it. Nah, it ain't cheating, but like, is you trying to do that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is that what we got going on?
Yeah.
Or is we locked in for real? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we locked in for real, flirt with me. You feel me? Because I'm a flirter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a flirter.
That's that runs in the family.
Trait.
Yeah. They do. I know for me personally, I'm the same way. I'm the type I can flirt and don't mean nothing about it.
I didn't even know
You know
I be flirting sometimes.
That's how I feel
That's
too.
what they tell me, boy. You always
flirt. Oh man, I've had so many arguments about it. And for me, I just think I'm just having cordial conversation, being regular. Now I can't help if you like me.
Exactly.
Because I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I have, especially when you got stuff going on. You do music. You do some of everything.
Yeah. Now I don't mean to cut you off with that. Yeah. I'm real open in my relationship when it comes to like the type of messages I get and stuff like that. Like, and she knows, but it's how you answer to them too. True. You know, so she knows about all of that. And especially being in my position, I get a lot of situations to where it's like, oh, it's this and it's that. Sometimes I might play along and shit like that, but it's nothing meant behind it. It's just like, all right, boom, boom, I'm gonna give you a little bit of time today, whatever, cool. But I'm home, specifically I'm home. Like, there's nothing else after that. All right.
Oh, and I think that kind of, we'll get into that another time. That's a comment that I really want to make, but it's a comment that we made on the last show when it comes to men belong to one person. Yeah. But we'll get into that another time.
Yes, sir.
All right. Another question I wanted to ask y'all, man. What is a life experience that helped shape you the most throughout your life?
Just one or in general?
Just one.
I mean, it would be a general answer for me. It's not just one. Like, what basically helped shape me and turned me to the person I was just experiencing my mother as a single parent. Just with 2 kids, child support, the regular black family in the 90s. Typical black family in the 90s, but I never knew I was like
poor.
I was poor. I was always medium income. You feel what I'm saying? I never knew I was poor. But I always knew what I wanted, and there's things that she couldn't provide that I wanted. You feel what I'm saying? So it basically shaped the way I hustle nowadays. Like, the reason why my hands are in so much, and for me starting to work at a young age just to help her with the mortgage and stuff like that, definitely shaped the way in my hustle, in the way that I rock today.
Yeah,
so that's a general life experience that shaped me.
What about you, cuz? What's a childhood experience that shaped you?
Childhood? Shit, man, missing my daddy, man. But him being right there. Like, I can access him right now, but I can't.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I grew up in the village.
Yeah.
And I see my daddy pass by in that candy blurple Eldorado on Dayton's. And all my friends like, damn, boy, that's your daddy right there. And I'm turned because that's my daddy right there. And I wanted more though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I got content with him just pushing through in his car and them knowing that was my daddy. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I was always proud of the nigga. So I never judged him harshly. You feel me?
Yeah.
It was like, damn, boy, everybody know that's my daddy. I got the same name as this nigga.
Yeah.
He might not be there, but he here.
Right.
So yeah, he distant. But shit, I'm turned off this nigga name. Like, all the women know him. All the women daughters want to date me. You know what I'm saying? All the jits know him because he got all the cars.
Yeah.
Like, they daddies know because he paint their cars.
Yeah.
Like, so like it didn't mold me completely bad, but it didn't mold me completely good either. You get what I'm saying? But it definitely like influenced my life today. You feel me? As a young man to a man.
Yeah. I know for me growing up, an experience that really helped mold me into an adult that I experienced in childhood was really just being able to experience my grandparents.
Definitely.
I wish I would have, dog.
That's-
I never got the chance.
Yeah. But the thing is, ain't nothing wrong with that either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes people be so tied up to their own shit. It's best that you don't learn that connection because that shit can go on to you. You know what I'm saying?
My grandma, she passed at 40 years old with
Yeah.
cirrhosis. I'm 31 now.
Yeah.
So I'm about to hawk her down in a minute. You feel me?
Yeah.
So maybe I did need to learn how to drink. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't drink like this occasional.
Yeah.
I don't even like alcohol. But you see what I'm saying? Like maybe I would have been a drinker if I spent
That's
more
true.
time with her.
That's true.
So
we always, and I tell a lot of women this who complain about stuff with their baby daddies not being there. Like sometimes that's the best thing.
it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he got traits that them kids don't need.
They don't need. You know what I'm saying? For me, man, my grandma, especially my great grandmother that passed, I grew up mainly with, of course, my mama was there. I was close to my dad's family. My dad was doing his own thing. You know what I'm saying? He was there now, but he was young. When you get out into them streets,
you got to be there. You got to be.
But his family, what's crazy is, man, I'm actually closer with my dad and family than he close in his relationship with his family. Wow. You know what I'm saying? The shit is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So like, because my dad left young, when he found out my mom was pregnant, he was like, "Oh, we got to make it." Dude, he went into the military. Yeah. You know, so for me though, his mama, his grandma who just passed, and my mom's mom, man, I was with them all the time. And my aunties, they played a part in shit too. Shout out to my aunties. I really appreciate that. One thing about my mom and her sisters, they might have gotten into it, but when it came to the kids, they was gonna make shit work. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
Yeah. But my grandma, man, especially my great grandma that just passed, man, she the one who told me like a man's supposed to always keep tools. To this day, I always keep tools in my house.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Too. Yeah.
Hey,
always tell me that.
I ain't got shit to work on right now.
But I got tools in that bitch. You know I told me that I was helping somebody move furniture. That so I can go to my house and get this electric, this drill I got. You got a drill at your house?
What?
This is my daddy though.
That's common knowledge.
You got a drill at your house? I'm like, yeah, grandma, your grandmama told me that.
Granny,
mama told me that I always supposed to keep tools in my house. My grandma told me man's supposed to clean up. A man's supposed to also know how to cook too.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Why you think I cook like I cook?
Yeah.
Mama say one day, boy. She say, well, look, I'm gonna give you the backstory. I'm gonna make it quick though, make it brief. She said, Mario, you want to come in here and watch me cook this cornbread? And went from that to Mario, you want to come in here and help me make this cornbread? To Mario, hey, I'm at work. I'm finna come home and cook. Make the cornbread for me. To hey, Mario, can you make the rice?
Yeah,
and the cornbread. And then what that did for me, it planted a seed way back then that I ain't know was, you know what I mean?
But to be honest, that's the finesse though.
Yeah.
It's just like, see, I got my pots in my house.
Yeah, okay.
I got my pots. But that's the finesse. Yeah. Like if you ain't got it there, if you ain't got everything, you an ugly nigga. Your pockets ain't right. Yeah. Cook for her. That's the finesse.
Listen, brother. Listen, bro. You heard cuz.
Yeah,
did you?
Sure.
Hello. Hey, I'm out there bambooing, talking that talk. Listen, I might not have $1 in my pocket. It's your plate now. I'm on that drink. I'm feeling good. I'm finna pour me another one. You might want to go get that bamboo because of. Listen, that boy just said that.
That's true.
Bro, I ain't gotta have no chick to stand next to you niggas.
Yeah.
I'll cook your lady a plate.
Yeah, you just gotta be domestic.
And I will change your fate. Come on.
You is stupid, boy.
Come on, boy. Listen here, boy.
Listen,
they say food is a way to a man's heart. A woman's too, though. I get her quicker than you can get her by tricking off on her.
This is the thing. When it comes to a lot of women, when it comes to a lot of women, we got to understand too. A lot of people like to complain about what women ain't doing right now, but you got to understand women working now too.
Boy, I love them, boy.
Women weren't working back in the day, so they had the energy to stay at home and do X, Y, Z. But you got women that's going. I got to work a full-time job, and I got to go home, take care of the kids.
They ain't got to cook the meal.
Women tired, so they need me. And the thing is, everybody trying to hold up. Yeah, everybody trying to hold us to a standard of 50 years ago.
Yeah,
we ain't there no more.
Times is different. Women.
That's why I went to church one time, and the preacher was preaching the same thing. I went to my grandma's funeral last month.
I'm finna go get that bamboo.
Go ahead. And the preacher was preaching it, and I got bored.
Yeah,
I ain't been to church in forever.
Yeah,
but I was there, and I got bored, and I thought, man, y'all preach about shit that don't matter right now.
Yeah.
What are you going to teach, or what can you take from the book to teach us how we can use what we got going on right now? That's why I love when I got into more African spirituality based
Well,
things.
to be honest, non-denomination is what lead the pack right now because they're more relatable to what's going on in the community, what's going on in life.
Yes.
Baptist is still, you know, in the Old Testament and stuff like that. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah. It's the thing is, spirituality helps with your mental. You know what I'm saying? And I always, even with men, and especially now, I always encourage different men, man, find your spiritual walk. I don't care what it is. If you want to be a Christian, if you want to be an Israelite, whatever, if that's going to help you mentally, you find that. The thing is, you got to also understand too that just because you find that for that time, that might not always be your path for the rest of your life.
Correct.
You might not be a Christian for the rest of your life, and that's okay.
Correct.
Because you have now elevated to a point where now I need something else to get to the next level. The thing with survival is, and the thing about God has equipped us already with everything that we need.
Yeah.
But we get wrapped up in these boxes and we feel like, well, I got to go only this way, and I go by the customs of this lifestyle. And so you can't. What you see with most, and no offense to the church women, but a lot of church women, what they do is they get content and then they get fat.
I like fat women though.
That's cool though. I'm just saying though. But at the same time, that's unhealthy.
Yeah, but you got some healthy big girls.
You got some healthy big girls.
But I get what he's saying.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they get content.
They get content and complacent, and then they're not.
Exactly.
They're not. You know,
they ain't taking care of
They
themselves.
take care of themselves. Then you would say, "Well, my husband acting funny."
What you say? They let themselves go.
They let themselves go.
Yeah.
My husband stepping out. My husband doing this because you so worried about what the church got going on and how the church gonna look at you.
What about
instead of just being happy? What about home?
What about home?
What about home?
What about your happiness?
What about your happiness?
Come on.
And then too, you know, we live in, get on subject, a lot of it's a lot of tug of war going on when it comes to masculinity and femininity. And it's well, if I fuck with a nigga, he got to pay all my bills. Let's tell you this. One thing what people be getting so messed up at, we give too much in just regular relationships.
Yeah.
I'm not married to you.
Come on.
So certain things I don't have to do.
Hey, it's levels to life.
It's levels. That's why I seen a brother had made a post earlier today about being a homebody, and he was saying, you know, it's hard being a homebody. It's hard dating if you are introvert.
Me.
and you date somebody who likes to go out. Yeah, it's gonna be hard because people don't want to compromise basically and stay home. But the thing is this: when you go into such a situation knowing what it is already, you've already accepted that they don't have to compromise nothing.
What you mad for? You accepted it already.
You accepted it already.
Yeah.
Love is compromise, true enough, but you have to learn how to love each other in each other's language. A lot of times we go and we give people, I want to buy you this, I want to do this, but some women don't like you to buy them a lot of shit.
She ain't even want no color Uggs, but she want other colors. Boy.
Or she probably even want no Uggs. She probably just wants you to do some shit and decorate a card and give it to her, and she'll be cool with that.
Or some flowers.
Or some flowers. The thing is, we got to get into loving each other and our partner's love language. And then that goes into even with women, man. A lot of women, they hard on the thing with about the black man. It's hard as fuck. That's the hardest thing to be in the fucking world.
Of course.
It's like they don't even understand.
Yeah, because the thing is, not only do we get judged, and I've said this plenty of times too. Not only do we get judged by society, but we get judged by our own people. Dog. To be black and to be a man, you got to walk a certain type of way. You got to talk a certain type of way. You got to eat a certain type of way, dress a certain type of way, watch certain things, participate in certain things.
Be a square bell.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Certain things you can't do too much of. Yeah. You goddamn, it's like
you can't be thirsty.
A recipe. Yeah, you gotta have a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of this to be validated as a man.
He's tall.
And then how exactly
that heavy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hello.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So and then you have to think, man, this when you get into like the music and shit.
Yeah.
And a lot of these young people, they follow these certain lifestyles, and the women are the ones who are pushing this lifestyle because the women are going for men who live that lifestyle. Women, let me tell you something. One thing about a woman controls a man sometimes more than she know.
Yeah, man, listen, man.
Yeah, because I mean, ASAP Rocky said it best. You know, I wake up in the morning, I take a shower for a woman. I get my nails done for a woman. I get my toes done for a woman. You know, I get fresh for a woman. And in the same instance, like a woman can't control a male, and she doesn't even know it because for me to go out and get what I want has to be attracted to me also, and cleanliness and health and everything like that. So in the sense of men and black men being judged, I think, and we're gonna get on topic here. I think what majority of the gap is with the emotional trauma is the fact that we worry about what we're judged for without being ourselves first.
Facts, man.
And it's like for me, and I know I'm saying me a lot, but I live life unapologetically.
Yeah.
Like, you know, a lot of people don't understand. Like, even when I moved here, bro, like I'm from Central Florida, next to South Florida, whatever. We have a certain way we flashy. You feel what I'm saying? We have a certain way we dress.
I was in Temple.
You know, a lot of that's where I'm from actually.
Okay.
But a lot of people don't understand that. So they classify you as gay because, oh, well, you dress too flashy, this and that.
Well, I got class, boy.
Yeah. But see, it's the way that we see stuff down there. Like those boys dress flashy.
Yeah,
everybody dress like this. We're very loud people. So it's like we keep ourselves when we hold ourselves to a standard. So when being here, I still live the same way.
Yeah.
You know, I had people call me. I've had people call me gay. I had people call me this. I had people call me that. Nah, for what? There's a misunderstanding. So live life unapologetically. Living life unapologetically makes you comfortable with yourself and your being. And as a black man, that's kind of hard to do because we're told, oh, you can't show emotion.
Wait, what? That's my.
You know, you can't do this and you can't do that. And then what that does for women is that leads women to be harder than us.
Yeah, because we bottled up and we got all this.
Yeah, they taking it off.
But at the same time, they're taking that in too.
That's what I'm saying.
And they're trying to meet us halfway and trying to love us in the same form. When it don't take nothing but for us to just lay back and be like, all right, cool. And I practice that now because I used to be that hard person. You feel what I'm saying? Which it took a lot of therapy. It took a lot of medication. And I ain't scared to say I went to therapy. I had to because I was a fucked up person.
Everybody
you feel what I'm saying?
Exactly. We were just talking about that.
I was a fucked up person mentally, and it came from being raised in a single parent home with a lot of pressure on me because I'm the only male, you know, and I'm in the house with two females and stuff like that. But I was a fucked up person mentally, and I had to be hard because I was a protector of my mom and my sister. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But getting older, a lot of women, you know, all they need is emotion. All they need is a little bit of love. All they need is this and that. Soft. They need that soft love. Yeah. You can't always love hard. Because if you love hard, that's when you're going to get the women that cuss you the fuck out.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, why the fuck you talk? That leads to a lot of domestic
violence.
Why
she talking like that?
That leads
But go ahead.
That leads to a lot of domestic violence cases. That leads to a lot of unhappy homes. It just leads to a lot of bullshit that's unnecessary because you as a man feeling like you should not, showing that sense of emotion is wrong. Yeah. It is not wrong. I don't give a fuck with nobody to call me. I still go home happy at the end of the night.
Well, you got to take that face off when you jump out the streets. That's a whole different dude.
In regards to what you were saying, man, the thing is, if you want somebody to be soft with you, but when they try to, that's what it is.
Be soft with
you want me to be in tune with my emotions when it comes to you.
Yeah, for sure.
That shows how selfish a lot of people is. They don't even realize it. When it comes to you, be in tune with your emotions. But if I have not even learned how to be intact with my emotions, you think I know how to deal with you?
Yeah, no.
Exactly. Yeah, no. Exactly. Y'all don't know how to deal with each other.
Yeah,
because you ain't in tune with your emotions.
There you go.
And I'm telling you, man, and people who know me know this. I suck at relationships. I suck at relationships, and I realize, especially the older I get, and me being around my dad. Especially the last few years, him being older and me being the oldest, I have to be around him because if his health go down, I have to be there. And we have some real conversations. My dad only got married once, and he said that's all he wanted to do. And I realized we had a lot of the same traits. But then I also had to look back at myself. I've never seen a positive relationship. The only positive relationship I saw was my great aunt and uncle. They've been high school sweethearts, and they in their 70s now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that was the only one that I saw.
I ain't never seen them day in my life.
So how do you want me to emulate a positive relationship if I've never seen it?
I've experienced my grandparents in a positive relationship.
I ain't never seen a positive relationship a day in my life, brother.
Yeah. And just imagine how many, it's just three of us sitting in this room with biggest people in the world.
Yeah.
Just imagine, and just being people who can relate to us as being Afro-American, whatever you want to call it, that experience the same thing. And they wonder why the dynamic of the family has changed. Now, the thing is, a lot of people say, well, you older now, but if I have not been able to face this and look in the mirror to see what was going on, I don't give a fuck how old I am. I'm just not going to see it that way. So the thing is, when we go into situations with people have to understand that everybody's going to come with something.
Yeah.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Got baggage.
Everybody got baggage.
Yeah.
Thing is, it's up to you to decide whether you're going to deal
Is
with
it
it
worth
or
it or
not.
not?
And then you can say you can't.
Yeah.
You can say I don't want to
And
deal
you
with
can walk
this
the hell
Yeah.
away.
and walk the hell away instead of waiting 20 years later and getting pissed off and say, well, I
tearing
dealt with
shit up.
this and I dealt with that and I dealt with that. And then you get mad when they tell you that was your fault.
Yeah.
And
Because the truth was, that's your fault.
Yeah, and that's something amongst a lot of black men too. Like, bro, I done been in so many situations. Like, I done been in jail. I done been this. I done been that. I done went through so much. But that's nobody's fault for putting myself through that, but myself. So I can't inflict that on anybody else.
Yeah, you gotta beat
internally
yourself up
through
first.
trauma.
What?
Yeah, you got to beat yourself up 1st.
Mhm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It just ain't. It's just unfair emotionally for you to inflict that on other people because of what you've been through.
That's right.
And that's the major thing. That's another major thing too, as far as emotional trauma.
Yeah.
And just black men in general, just being told like how to be a person.
I'm telling
White
you.
males don't be told that.
Man don't show emotion.
Yeah.
We do. Let me tell you something. Men show emotion.
We
This
just
is the
like
thing.
women, bro.
And I'm finna get into
We
that.
just like them.
You come from a
feel
woman and you come from a man.
There you go. You got some of him and some of her.
And you got some of him and some of her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you cannot say, well, a man can't be emotional when he comes from a woman.
Yeah, man.
You respect the woman, respect the mama. Okay. You got to respect his emotion because he get his emotions from a woman.
Hello.
So therefore, you cannot tell a man he's too emotional.
Facts.
But at the same time, he get his emotions from a woman.
And
He
I'm
is
single.
you. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
as men, though, we had to always. I was just recently shout out to cuz Isha Magruder. We were just talking about. I told her I was like, man, people have my aunt was married to Magruder, and that's how we some kin to them.
Mm-hmm.
But so the Magruder family, they have a special on ABC about they still got land in Alabama showing how Charles Magruder was a breeder because they treat us like animals.
Yeah.
So he would go to plantations in Alabama. His master would make him go and he would breed to have more slaves. And then he got to the point where he was getting paid for it. He bought his freedom and he bought his family freedom. And they bought a bunch of land and he built different houses for his family. They stay all around the fucking land. It's a bunch of acres. They stayed everywhere. And the family still owns majority of that land today.
No, no.
Right? So yeah, man.
I need some.
Yeah, shit, ain't it?
We need some.
We need some. But with family, man, the thing about that is with black men, you got to understand from just imagine his mental state with dealing with that. Then that's when you get into DNA. So we suffer from a lot of trauma that we went through from back in the day. That's from being comfortable with being poor, being slaves, being against each other. That's even when you talk about slavery, man, you got to understand now, if you are believing that black people was here first, who do you think introduced slavery first?
Black people. That's why we got it back.
What? Who do you think?
Karma.
Yeah, who do you think introduced it first? And then we love Africa. Y'all make some really good Afrobeat music. I love it. I listen to it all the time. Okay,
Y'all are
Have a
those
piano,
guys.
that thing.
yeah. But the thing is, if we that listen to our music, and you've listened to music in different parts of Africa, then you come to America, listen to black music, you hear that beat. It's all the same
beat.
shit.
It's the same beat.
You go to Haiti, that's what people say. I'm Haitian. Do you know you're still African descent, motherfucker? You just from Haiti.
Yeah.
And people think, oh, well, I wish I was from this. I was from this. But you're American. Do you know how many people want to come to America?
Hey man. Hey man.
Like
most of my friends that was in the army ain't from this country. They came over here to get their citizenship and serve the country to get it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like your friends in the Marines.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure you had that same thing.
I did, man. And you go to different parts of the United States, you meet different people, man. You get them people from Massachusetts and shit like that. They're different type of people. Nigeria. I had a homeboy named Nigeria. His name was Kanga. I met in the Marines. And they used to, white people, let me tell you, them motherfuckers was nasty back then. They used to say, I bet you got a tiger at home. I bet you got a fucking jaguar. And he said, yes, my grandmother, she cooked them. You know what I'm saying? He'd be talking like that and shit. But the thing is, fortunately, he built himself up. You know what I'm saying? To feel like that. America is a melting pot, and it was supposed to be a melting pot. You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing is, you get into the imbalance and people being greedy, and then shit get a little weird, But we had to face the traumas of a lot of that shit because that shit was built off of men. You know what I'm saying? And then when you go through it, and then it got to a point where shit was good for black people, especially in Pensacola. Shit was good until the Jim Crow era. When the Jim Crow era came around, then niggas got scared again. Because black people, they stripped us of who we really were. So now we learned to fear death.
But
Hello,
see, at the same,
death ain't always around.
Right.
Like he ain't always gonna touch your ass.
But see, with being stripped, we're doing the same as the white man systematically to ourselves.
Yeah.
We're stripping ourselves by telling each other what is and what ain't. You get what I'm saying? Instead of building ourselves up as a race and saying, listen, let's love on each other. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
that's the point.
And don't even like, for me, I'm not this perfect person. I'm an asshole too sometimes. I'm like, fuck this nigga, fuck that, because that's
everybody ain't good.
The environment I grew up in. But I'm learning to get away from that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I'm learning to suppress those feelings and say, okay, this is a black man, this is a black man. And a lot of people don't want to hear my shit sometimes because it may sound like it's hate, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
the truth harsh.
The truth harsh as fuck. Yeah. But it's like, we gotta get out of this mindset to where, oh, is this, is that, and we got to love on each other. Now, some people can be bad for you, but you got to decipher that.
Discernment.
Spirit gonna tell you. Everybody got it,
bro.
Discernment. But that also goes into the emotional trauma that black men have, and black men have been served over a long time. And I fall victim to it sometimes.
Yeah. And the thing is, now you got to think about it. Like women say now, women got to do this, women got to do that, women got to do this, women got to do that. But who was doing it before? For how many years?
Hello.
So you can't give a nigga a break when he was doing it before, and then you expect him not to cheat on you?
Look, they tired for 2 minutes.
But I got the whole world against me back when I go about this motherfucker.
Facts.
Yeah.
I got to go do X, Y, Z to make sure y'all eat.
Or if I come off a certain way to make sure y'all eat, I'm passive to the world.
And that's what we get into this whole thing with cheating.
Hello.
And a part of this is also, what's up, cousin Kiki? Oh, that's one I can't vote to.
What's up, cuz?
This when we get into cheating.
Yeah.
For a lot of black men, and I'm gonna say this, and y'all can look this up because this show is always to educate. Monogamy was not a black thing.
Hell no.
Okay. That comes from European culture.
Hello.
Okay. Men have always, it's in our DNA to have multiple partners. Yeah. That's just in our DNA. Now, when we adjusted to this culture,
Americanism.
When we adjusted to
Westernism,
and European Americanism.
Westernism.
Yeah.
Come on. Hello.
When we adjusted to that, then we accepted their customs, and so we live. That's even when you go to a wedding. Shout out to my cousin Trishan. She wore a black dress to her wedding.
That my beautiful ass mama. Hey, mama.
We got into this customs of wearing white to, like, small stuff, wearing white to weddings. Do you know where that come from? That come from motherfuckers who don't even like us.
You hear me? What
you know
the fuck I want to
wearing white
like
to wedding. One woman, she was a queen, white to a wedding, and then everybody started wearing white. You don't have to wear white to a wedding. It's nothing that's going to curse you wearing white to a wedding. Yes. Hello. And so you got to come. The times have changed a lot from a lot of times. There was, like I said, there was a time when black men, black women, they were striving, they were doing things. You even had women that were kings.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. It's not a gender roles.
It's not a gender roles. It's not a gender role because the thing is, God is of both energies.
Yes, bro. That's why we cannot be one thing.
You can't be one thing because you need a womb for anything to be born.
Hello.
Mm-hmm. So that's why I be like, God is a man, God is a man. But the thing is, some people in the church understand it because you'll go to church sometime and they say he could be a mother to the motherless and a father to the fatherless.
Hello.
How the hell?
That's your play. Because I got my mama and my daddy in me. That's why.
Exactly.
Hello.
So we have to, and even as men, we got to understand that feminine balance too.
I got it.
Yeah, of course.
That's how I love on my daughters. That don't, you know what I mean? I'm a single father. You feel me? So I gotta soften up when it comes to dealing with my daughters. I don't got no woman for them right now. I got my mom and my sister, but they busy as hell. You feel me?
Yeah. I mean, that goes back for like single mothers. Like, you do not have to love your sons and play that male role with your sons. Show your sons how to love a woman and let them come out how they want to come out. I mean, I practice that with my nephew. I got a nephew, my little sister. Boy, stop acting like a punk, stop acting like a sissy. No, because at the end of the day, that's gonna put some hate towards something he doesn't understand.
Or her.
Yeah. But it's gonna put hate towards something he doesn't understand. Mm-hmm. And when he goes and sees that, oh, you a sissy, and it might be somebody of the LGBTQ
What
or something
if
like that.
he is a sissy?
More,
Whatever.
but I'm saying,
he,
I hate
he can
that-
feel
that-
like he
I
want to
hate
feel.
that term, cuz
No, but
that's
it's like-
derogatory.
but
But you're
I
right.
don't-
I feel you though.
He
I
can
feel you
feel
though.
how he want to
I
feel.
don't
Yeah.
want him to go out there and relay that message in the wrong way.
For
Yeah.
real.
But so when I talk to him, hey, I love you, cuz. I love you, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
just
just
that.
make sure you're doing straight in school, whatever.
Yeah.
And I talk to him the same way. He's 4 years old, but he understand because I speak to him in a loving manner. And after I scold him, hey, I love you, right?
You got to.
You got to
That's why-
explain it.
you
We
feel
never
what I'm
got
saying?
that a lot growing
Yeah.
up. We
You
just got to
say
ask
why
why.
you did what you did.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Oh,
But I talk to him like he's an adult. Like,
You have to.
you got
know,
to.
He
you
gonna
did
be an
this
adult
and he
one
gonna be
day.
an
because
adult.
of what was the cause and what was the effect.
Yeah.
Boom. Are we gonna do it again? All right, no. All right, let's squash it. I love you. Cool. Let's keep it
Boom.
moving.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's
You
it.
know, a lot of times, even coming to that, a lot of people like to talk about the social media and they putting too much of this gay shit on social media and they're doing this, they're doing that. Listen, do you know how many kids, even when we was kids, think about it,
Mhm.
were bullied? They didn't even know what their sexuality was, but people saw it and they bullied them. You know how many kids
Yeah.
kill themselves? Do you not know how many parents are still hurting from that shit?
25
So do
years
you know
later.
that even when they put, and I understand when it comes to sexual shit, they shouldn't put it out, but when it comes to informative shit, they should put
They
it out
should put that
because
out. Yeah.
the kids need to know, like,
They should be able to
everybody ain't like
identify.
you.
Yeah. They should
Everybody
be
not
able-
like you, so they don't give you the right to bully them because they live a different lifestyle than
Correct.
you
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
And so that will help so many parents from having to bury their fucking kids.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Cause that shit is terrible
Just-
out here, bro. And listen, bro,
Missing.
you got people out here that's the biggest dope boy. You got people out here that's the president. You got people out here that's the CEO of a company.
Yeah.
But deep down inside, he can't tell you who he really is. She
Correct.
can't tell you who she really
Correct.
is. And she want to be that. But
Correct.
she torturing herself because she don't want to be judged too harshly.
Mhm.
People should be able to live. You feel me?
People should be able
social
to
media
live.
make it so
One
worse.
thing about God,
Yeah.
man, and especially when I got into the culture I'm into now, and I feel like if you ain't thinking like this, you ain't even in it or researching like you should.
Yeah.
God, I asked one of my coworkers, he was a white dude, and he's 25, but he's a minister.
Okay.
And his people missionaries, they stand in Ukraine now. They missionaries, they can't come back because they bombing shit over there. But I said, do you believe that Christianity is the only way to connect with God? He said, yes, because the Bible says it. And the thing is, I gotta respect that because I gotta understand we come from two different
can't
paths.
respect it.
But no, look, listen, we come from two different paths.
Nigga
So
need to open
he
his
feel like
eyes.
that's right because that's how he grew up. I can't fault you for that because that's the information that's been presented to you. But I'm finna tell you this. I'm the nigga that's finna change your mind.
Come on.
God created Chinese people, black people, white people,
Hello.
Philippine people.
Hello.
And you mean to tell me, and each culture have their own way of connecting to God.
Hello.
And you mean to tell me that he didn't give a fuck about none of them to the point that a lot of people don't even know about Christianity?
Nobody
To
that
say
shit
that this
in
is
the
the
real
only way
world.
to connect to God.
Listen, bro, nobody know
To
about
be
that
honest,
shit.
I'm against it, and it's not that
I ain't gonna say I'm against it,
No.
bro. Cause believe what you want to
I'm gonna tell you.
believe.
Yeah.
I mean, no, it's not saying I don't. I believe in a deity, but I'm
Yeah.
against this whole biblical thing and whole Christianity thing because it is taking over our people.
Our
You know,
people.
like-
But it has helped our people a little too.
It's helped our
It
people, yeah,
has.
but it was fed to our people to get through what the white man wanted us to get through.
Not just that.
Yeah.
Nah.
Because I'm gonna say this.
Nah.
This is the thing, even with that.
Or to endure it.
Christian, and I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Because now you gotta think the American form of Christianity was different from the
Yeah,
African
it's
form.
not-
of
Correct. Yeah,
Christianity.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah,
disagree
no,
with. The
yeah.
American form.
No, I just want them to know that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Even when you go to different countries, they have the same Bible with different books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More books. It's certain books that's not allowed because they push
Here.
an agenda.
There
You know
you
what I'm
go.
saying?
Yeah,
Now,
that's
and I
the
want
agenda
everybody
that
to
I'm
look this
talking
up
about.
because this
Yeah.
is real. This
That's
is
the
real
agenda
now.
that I'm referring to.
Yeah. They push an agenda.
I think of it as a book of laws. for
Yeah, book of
I
laws.
think
But
of
even
it-
then, it ain't even necessarily
You
a
know
book of
what I
laws
think
because
it
these are
is?
people. Some of them are people's personal experiences with God.
So guess what I think it is? It's a roadmap, bro.
it's a roadmap.
You can take this way and you can end up here. You can take that way
That's what
and
it
end up
is.
there. You get what I'm saying?
In our culture, we call them patakis.
Come on. Hello.
And the thing is, they'll tell a story about an Orisha. Well, this happened, and it's some crazy
It's
ass
always a
stories
story,
about
though.
Orishas. But then that says this is the message behind this.
Hello.
That's exactly
That's
what
what the Bible
cuz.
is, brother.
Yeah.
It's not meant to be taken as a religion, bro. It's a roadmap. Listen, read the Bible, do that, and live it as a human. But as a spirit, live as a spirit.
I see.
Understand me? It's a difference. No, I'm not religious. I grew up as a Christian. I am a spiritual man. I'm nothing but a human. Well, I'm nothing but a spirit inside a human vessel.
vessel.
Yeah.
Hello.
And then ain't no telling what you come back at. It ain't telling what
I
you
might be
was
a
before.
tree. I might be your dog. I
Yeah.
might be a frog. I might be a log. Hello.
This nigga been reading too many Cat in Hat books. So
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Hello, Dr. Yo Play.
That's true though, man. And it go, like I said, it ties into like the men's mental structure. We have to start that building our structures. As
Really?
black men, though, we got to help each other do that. We go by
That's
another black
the
man.
key.
That's the key.
Niggas is not soft enough with each other, bro.
No,
I ain't telling
can't
you to
speak.
be. I ain't telling you to
You
be.
ain't gotta sleep with a bitch. You know what I'm
gotta
saying?
sleep with your homeboy.
Yeah.
But boy, how you doing, boy? Is you all right, boy?
You
Where
know-
you at in your head, boy?
Yeah.
Hey, boy, is you okay? You got a
Mhm.
couple dollars in your pocket, my boy?
Yeah.
Boy, listen, boy. If she playing with your boy, come sleep on my couch. I got you.
I think black males just got comfortable with telling their partners they love them. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, hey, I tell
I
all
got
mine.
two. I got
I
two.
love
But we
my
come from a
dog.
family that do that. We tell
Yeah,
everybody.
I
we
love
love
my
each
Yeah,
other.
dog.
Yeah.
I love
I
my
got
boy.
two. I got two brothers right now that's in the federal
In the bean.
yeah.
Okay.
And ain't no telling. You feel what I'm saying? Anything can go any way.
Ain't no I love you in that bitch.
No, I'm saying, but
Yeah.
I make sure
You tell her.
when I connect on that JPay, you feel what I'm saying, bro? Every day is I love you.
Hello,
You feel what
put
I'm
it
saying?
right there on
Because
the white side, my boy.
it ain't-
On the white side, mama. Put it right there. Hello.
Yeah.
Tell your dog you love him. It ain't nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that. It ain't gay. And if
Or-
it's gay, whatever. But
Yeah.
tell your dog you love him.
Yeah, because we
It
don't.
will take y'all a long way.
Sometimes they might not get it from their
Hello.
girl. Sometimes they
Your
might
girl,
not get it from
listen,
their
bro.
kids because they girl keeping their kids away from
And your
them.
kids
Yeah.
don't know how to say I love you yet.
Sometimes
they feel it, but they don't know how
at
to
work
say
they
it.
might not be getting a pat on their
That's
back.
Hello.
Sometimes, and it's just a lot of shit that we go through.
Your
So
dog
don't be
can
afraid to tell
use-
your partner you fuck with him, you love him, you feel your old
Your
boy.
dog can use a
you know?
pick me up sometimes.
Yeah.
I sit
Mhm.
at home 24/7 by myself. I wish somebody would call my phone and say, bro, how you feel?
Yeah.
You feel me? Is you okay? Boy, I'd be a different nigga today, boy.
We need more of that. We need more of that in our
Call
community.
my phone.
We have been
if
taught
you
as
having
men-
problems,
Yeah.
and I'll talk you through it while I'm having problems.
Yeah.
But guess what? That'll help me too.
Yeah.
It helped me to help people. You get what I'm saying?
Because sometimes you gotta talk to somebody else, and you be talking to some preacher,
You be
somebody
giving
else. You be
yourself the
talking to
message.
yourself like, damn.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I spent, man, listen to you something. I just said before, except as recently, I've been working real motherfucking hard. But I suck at relationships. Always have sucked at fucking relationships, right?
I want me an old gal, boy.
Yeah. But I know how to, now I talk to people, and when I'm preaching to people, I'm preaching to myself.
Yeah.
I've always been told since I was young, you're gonna be a preacher. No,
That's what I
nigga.
used to tell your play.
Yeah.
I grew up
No,
with a
but
pastor though.
We come from a family
Yeah.
of evangelistic women.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we come from a family
But
of
I
women.
grew up with a pastor.
We had women in our family who could be drunk as fuck
What? And to speak to your ass and
and
make your
speak
hair
your
stand
ass,
up.
and then all of a sudden that same shit will come into fruition.
Hello.
Yeah,
That's how I
you know,
give.
yeah. I mean, I do believe in that, bro, because I know God got me. Because boy, sometimes I wake up, don't know.
But
Well, I'm
thing
getting the
is,
next
it's
penny
really
from
the
it,
God
it
in
just
you.
show up.
Yeah.
It's really the God in you.
Yeah,
Any religion you go in, it's always the middleman.
Yeah.
Christianity is Jesus.
Hello.
You got Buddha, you got all kinds of stuff. Because God do not deal with earthly things like
Hello.
that. You feel
Hello.
me?
yeah, for sure.
So the thing is, it's the God in you. He has already placed everything in this world for us to manifest. The thing is, how you gonna get to that shit? That's why we was talking earlier. I said, you might be a Christian for 20, 30 years. All of a sudden, you done fit out something else so you can get it somewhere else. You're gonna take that.
That's
The
me.
thing is, God put it here. He is over all things. You think God really had to send somebody else, Jesus, which Jesus is a form of God because we are all forms of God.
Yes.
You think he really had to send somebody else to prove a point?
Hey, can I tell you something, cuz? Can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
You remember when you was little and you had that imaginary friend?
Ain't one
only-
imaginary.
But listen though, only you know what he looked like
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
That's God, boy.
Yeah.
Showing up in the form that you can identify.
Yeah.
God and could be spirit.
Yeah, it
'Cause
could be your,
it could be your
auntie.
people.
It could
Yeah.
be, it could be granddaddy. It could be Big
Yeah.
Bear. You
Yeah.
feel? Granddaddy comes to the house and talk to me every day.
Yeah.
People might think I'm crazy,
But
I
he
live in
passed in that
man's
house.
that
And he
bought.
passed in that house.
Yes, he died right there. And my
Yeah.
granddaddy literally come sit on my couch and smoke with me every day. Granddaddy didn't smoke.
Yeah. Shouldn't be.
Granddaddy smoke with me every day
Yeah.
and talk to me. And these people think I'm crazy. Granddaddy sit right there and say, son, I know it hurt, but it's gonna be okay.
You see the thing?
I know the lights off,
Yeah.
but they'll be on tomorrow.
Yeah.
I know your baby mama tripping, but she love you for real, bro. She
Yeah.
just trying to show you that she love you and she don't know how to do that yet.
Yeah.
Well, I know your kid's struggling right now, but it's gonna be okay. I put that seed in you that you need to be who you need to be for them until their mama get right. I ain't divorcing my wife, boy. You hear me?
Yeah.
I might have me another little thing. I'm just being honest. It ain't for me to be. It ain't for me to be with no one woman, because these women out here, they ain't got nobody to take care of.
Yeah.
But guess what though? I'm gonna respect my wife forever, bro. I done did some fucked up shit, but I ain't never not honored that lady, bro.
You know, I when I get into that, we get into relationships, and like I said, it's a little off topic, but
I ain't never cheated though.
It's all emotional.
It's all emotional trauma because we are affected by this.
There you go.
We are forced to think that a lot of times we become selfish. We pick up on that European teachings, and we feel like, "What about me? What about me? What about me?" And I don't gotta be about me. I want somebody to be crazy about us. Me. I want somebody to only talk to me. You don't got eyes for me. That is not realistic.
Not at all.
That is not realistic.
People
the thing is, people can adjust.
Hello.
And make themselves feel like this is what I want. Then it's gonna come a problem.
Hello.
Or some shit happen. The thing is, though, you just have to be real at the fact that first of all, when you get married, that is a contract that you read out, and it says at the end, to death do us part.
Lisa, I love you, girl. Quit fucking playing with me.
Wow.
And I love y'all
too. To death do us part, that means there are no marriages in heaven, right?
Hello.
Correct.
So therefore, you think that you're supposed to be the only one for me here. But the thing is, though, you have some people who feel like I done found somebody and this is what can work for me, but ain't gonna be no every time that you feel that exact same way.
Hello.
The thing is, you have to be real with the situation. I might not step out, but I ain't never said I don't feel like stepping out.
I feel like now you playing with me, girl.
That long comment right there.
It said, y'all, everything.
Oh, they talking. What they talking about? Read that, cuz. Hello. She finna cuss me out. I know she is. I can't see.
This is good right here.
Okay.
Y'all ever think about it that the heavens put each race at a particular place on this earth for them to get rooted in their history, and he manifested himself to them in the way that they can most relate to him.
Yes.
You know, that even gets into when you talk about
that's
hell.
why I was talking about that imaginary friend.
Yeah.
He gonna give it to you how you can receive it, bro.
Yeah.
You absolutely right, cuz I love you.
You know, one thing
is who you is, I can't see your name.
I think he's Jamaican American.
I love you.
Ooh.
I love Jamaicans anyway. Bob Marley, my favorite man in the world. Hey, praise God, my nigga. Yeah. I love you.
What's the second one?
And the second one, he said,
I love that dude right there.
Man made each race started meeting each other with the hope that they can learn to
each other,
respect each other, and live.
Respect each other, man. Now, I love you, boy.
I would receive that, but at the same time, I don't fully agree with that.
What you talking about?
Every race being together. I feel like
no, because some of them bitches need to be cast out.
I feel like
fact. Biblically, whatever, however you see it, like some of them motherfuckers ain't motherfuckers. Some of them motherfuckers ain't got no spirit inside of their body.
That's what
they have no soul.
Black people are the original. Dark,
we got a
melanated
soul. You hear me?
People are the
this
original
magic.
people.
It's made of space.
Yeah.
That's magic. You see the stars up there in the darkness up there? That's a black man. You hear me? That's a black spirit, a black soul. That shit is in our soul. You got stars in your body, cuz.
And they told us that black was evil.
Facts.
No matter what culture you go to, black is
always bad. It's you put black and orange. That's Halloween. Like Halloween ain't a good thing.
It is.
Come on, cuz. It's a beautiful thing, cuz. But you got Christmas. That bullshit. I don't celebrate. No, fuck that. It's a good time, but that's it. Every good time ain't a good time.
Hold on, wait. The show Good Times. Remember when they had the white Jesus on the damn thing?
Come on.
And they and Florida was pissed off if they take that white Jesus down.
Come on.
The thing is, with humans, we need that psychological
somebody you can identify with. Somebody you can identify with.
And but if it seems superior to you,
it gotta be.
If it seems this is everybody. If it seems superior to you, you're gonna feel like it's right. Even if it's wrong, you're gonna feel like it's right. Now, even that, and I'm gonna go into this. When you get into a lot of forms of Southern Christianity,
that bullshit.
When you get into Southern Christianity, it was ran by the Democrats, who were what? Klansmen.
Jim Crow.
Okay.
Let's talk on.
They try to always talk about the whole thing with Republicans. Just know the first motherfucking crackers that didn't like black people were Democrats. Black people, when they first joined politics, they were Republicans.
They're gonna take this thing down.
They can do that. Guess what? I'll walk around the city on foot and tell everybody, fuck you crackers.
Then they go Hebrew. Look, but
I'm not even a Hebrew. I'm a black soul. You hear me? I'm
the
magic.
Thing is, when we get into that with black men, we had to balance a lot of things. Then we even get to the Moors, all countries of the world.
Them boys.
we had to bear a lot of shit. And then now, thousands of years later, women are not having to bear it, and they call us out on our shit because, oh, well, shit changing now. The thing is, you don't think black men be tired like y'all be
They don't
tired?
know what we endured for real. That's why we having such a problem,
Yeah.
Because we don't speak and tell them, baby, listen,
Yeah,
I'm going through this. I'm going through that.
What happens with a pipe when it gets over?
It's gonna bust, pressure bust pipes, or it build diamonds. How you build?
The thing is, people, a lot of that shit come from because people don't know who they are and who they come from.
There you go. Identify
When
yourself.
I do ancestry work, people think, oh, my grandma don't even say something. No, some of my aunts, my great aunts, old as hell. Them folks dead. If I don't know them, we ain't no kin.
That's
I got
bullshit.
a sister who say that.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell
that's
you why.
Important.
Because guess what? I see people I never seen in my life come sit with me and encourage me and teach me how to cook. I ain't never cooked this shit a day in my life, but I know how. Who you think brought that to me? Some lady named Esther Dean that I ain't never seen.
Yeah.
Hold up.
No, even with that though, the thing is, a lot of times you be having so much fucking
they
family.
be in that kitchen with me, boy, helping me cook. Boy, I see them.
Yeah.
I never met them.
My great grandma used to always get me to come to her house, man.
Come on, cuz.
And people used to think that shit was funny. My cousin, you gotta go to your grandma's house and shit. Like, hell yeah. My grandma would call me as a child. You wanna come help me make this dressing? You gonna have? I wish I would have took.
Hey,
notes.
boy, Thanksgiving come.
What?
I don't mean to get off subject, but best dress in this city. Tap in with your place. Chef Mad 69 on TikTok. Hey, I'll make your whole Thanksgiving meal for you. Just give me enough time to make it.
Sure.
Hello.
Shameless plug.
Hello.
Hey, you never know. We gotta just learn as men. And like I said, it's on the part 1 to the show.
My mama taught me that. A woman.
Men, we gotta, for one thing, be real with ourselves.
Yeah.
The first thing.
Be real that
the first thing.
Because even when you talk about Adam and Eve, if the man was here first, we experienced everything
before
first.
her. We can teach her. She just gotta follow.
Yeah. It depends on what you believe in. Some people don't believe in Adam and Eve.
I don't believe, listen, I know for a fact that a motherfucker created a motherfucker. And I'm a motherfucker. You hear me?
This man, yeah.
That's it. That's the only fucking way. I wasn't there when Jesus was fucking formed.
Yeah.
I don't believe that bullshit.
So you don't think Jesus was ever real?
No, I do.
Okay.
He was some motherfucker.
But he wasn't what they taught.
But I don't believe, goddamn it, he my savior. Cause I ain't never seen him.
You your savior.
You know who I seen? Yo play in the mirror and my ancestors that I never met. My granddaddy in the house with me every fucking day that I live in, and he don't scare the shit out of me. You know what he do? Come smoke with your play.
You know,
granddaddy push up.
With black people, especially. Well, first off, his granddaddy was my great uncle.
That's his great uncle. Big Bookie, cuz. Big Bookie, cuz. That's my granddaddy. I got the beard just like him. Jen got the beard just like him. Come on.
A lot of people think that. A lot of people say in the family, you Bookie, because I'm the one who managed the family together.
Say Big Bookie, Jen.
Big Bookie.
Big Bookie, nigga. He still pay my bills today, nigga. He dead.
And the thing is, when it comes to black people, a black person can go to a nail salon and see them have Buddha and their ancestors with candles and food, and then they go to their family member
That ain't voodoo though.
And say it ain't voodoo.
It's not voodoo.
It's not.
But listen though, it's voodoo though to them when a black person do it.
Because it's ignorance.
But you got a shrine in a nail shop. A real shrine.
And they go to it.
And it's money on it.
Every 2 weeks.
And they put money on the shrine.
Yeah.
You praising this Chinese motherfucker, but what about your granddaddy? Big Boogie, I love you, cuz. Come see me tonight. I'm rolling up for you.
We got to get to with
Big
the black man holding it down.
Hold it the fuck down. Listen,
not for nobody else.
For yourself.
For yourself.
For yourself. Because when you love yourself, you can love everybody because you understand everybody. You
That's
hear me?
true.
Hello.
This nigga new thing is hello.
Hello.
But we got to go, man. We gotta get back into ourselves, and we gotta get to loving each other more. And then the thing is,
love your dog, love yourself.
Yeah,
that's it. If you don't love your dog, you don't love yourself. Point blank.
And your dog is not necessarily your friend because you know a lot of people think, oh, you gonna love your homeboy.
No, I don't know this man right here. I love this man. You hear me? I never met him a day in my life. I love dude though. You hear me? Love don't got nothing to do with what a nigga done for me.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta love you in order for you to trust me first.
True.
You
and sometimes you just love a person because they come from the same struggles.
You feel me? Like I don't know this dude, but I can feel him though.
Yeah.
Me and him ain't had no conversation before this podcast.
Yeah.
But I feel cuz. You feel me? That's what it's about, bro.
Yeah.
I love it, man. If y'all play with cuz.
Yeah, it is.
Bro, as black men, we build from the pressure. No other race could survived slavery.
They can't,
That
cause
was no. The thing is, now white people were slaves first,
but guess what though?
especially white women.
Guess what though? They had to learn what we was going through
That's
in order
true.
to
That's
control
true.
us.
That was a burden as
That's
a
it.
race we have to care to show them we are. In my country, they slaves
They slayed the other folks, right?
and they went extinct.
That's what he's saying. They slayed the other folks.
And see what this thing with black culture.
What are you talking about in Jamaica?
He's from Jamaica.
Guess
What
what?
he said?
He said that black folks be a pressure. No other race could survive slavery. Though that was a burden. As a race, we have to care to show them
Let
we
me
are.
caveat off that. You said what? No other race can survive it.
Mm-mm.
Why y'all think God put us through that? Because we the only motherfuckers that can take the shit. We the only people that love white people and they done fucked us over.
But we do that to everybody, every race.
Every race.
I remember, and I'm gonna say this because one thing about me, I'm unapologetically
Me
black.
too. Fuck you, crackers.
And
I love white people.
I remember
though, but
when
fuck crackers.
all of those Mexican kids was at the border.
Them black people.
And
Them black
all
people.
the
Don't
black
call them
people-
Mexican no more. I don't want to hear
no,
that shit.
not all Mexicans are black.
I get that, but guess what though?
Yeah.
You see them bad motherfuckers.
Yeah, I
You
do.
see
But
them?
let me say this.
Come on.
When the Mexican people and everybody kept saying, "Oh, Mexico doing this, their kids going this, they get." Well, what about the kids in our communities?
They don't give a fuck.
What about the kids in our communities that look like you that are going missing?
They don't give a fuck.
When you go on Walmart, do y'all see the wall? How many black kids?
I walk through
Are
Walmart
missing?
with my kids and they don't have no daddy with them. That's fucked up. And I hate you niggas for that. But guess what?
Yeah.
I love you niggas. Tighten up.
Yeah.
Straight
The
up.
thing is,
I
a
make
lot of black
Walmart
kids-
with my kids, and I don't mean to interrupt you, cuz, but too many people complimenting me. I don't want no fucking compliment for being the dad I'm supposed to be.
Exactly.
You hear me? Nigga, get in Walmart with your kids and pick them groceries up, nigga, while your lady at work. Fuck, nigga.
Yeah.
For
We got you.
real.
So we got to, as black people, we got to learn to get together. I appreciate y'all though for checking in with us tonight. This is just part one. This is the icebreaker of the
Part
show.
one. Cause this shit really
And
deep.
Mental Health.
Like, it's
Yeah.
not just fix it right now shit. This shit we gotta cover because they done had us for over 500 years at this point.
The
Fuck
thing
them
is, though,
crackers.
when Kanye West made that comment, y'all remember when Kanye West made that comment and said
And he
that we
ain't
chose
crazy.
slavery?
And he not crazy.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, he not crazy.
no, I don't know.
He's not
No,
crazy.
he made that comment and said that black people chose to be slaves, and everybody got pissed off.
We
And he
did.
was right.
And I'm gonna tell you why we chose.
He was right.
Because it's more us than y'all pussy ass
But
crackers.
you got to even look at Beyonce. Remember Beyonce had the video and she walked into the water
Mm-hmm.
and had the people walk. That happened. For
Fuck
real.
Beyonce.
People chose death over becoming slaves.
Fuck Beyonce.
Well, you got to beef against Beyonce.
Ah, fuck Beyonce.
Don't worry about it. Look, y'all, make sure y'all check us out every Thursday night. G-Stop
Every
Podcast.
Thursday, fuck Beyonce. Cause guess what? It's people in Houston where she from still going through it and she a billionaire. Fuck Beyonce.
Look.
Oh God, cause I'm hood. Fuck Beyonce. If I had $1 billion, everybody would be all right. When I say everybody, I don't give a fuck if I gotta spend $1 on you, $2, $5, $6, $1 million. Cause you gonna be straight. Fuck Beyonce.
Look.
You can come see me, Jay. Bitch ass nigga.
Look, let me. I don't think you want to talk about Jay. Done be
Bro,
doing
listen,
all
I don't
other
feel
shit.
deaf, boy.
No, hold on,
It's
wait.
the
Press
next
pause.
life,
Press
boy.
pause. Press pause.
It's the next life,
Press
boy.
pause. We appreciate y'all for checking in with us. Make sure y'all check in with us each and every
Hello.
Thursday night.
Tie your people up,
This
black man.
Saturday, I will be at the Black Beauty Expo.
Say that shit. Tighten your people up, black man. Plug that. Tighten your
No.
people up, black
Man.
man.
Right here. We'll be at the Black Beauty Expo. Make sure y'all share
Hello.
to your friends. If you want to motherfucking come on the show to be a guest, make sure you inbox me. Brian, you got anything going on?
No, I'm cooling at this point.
Cool ass dude. Listen, I run off energy. This ain't nobody to me, but this my brother to me.
Sure.
Because guess what? I feel his
Ditto.
energy. Listen here, I never met this man a day in my life, but this is my brother. I'm about to lock in with Cuz. You fuck with Cuz, you fuck with your play. And you know how your play rocking. I ain't gotta tell you, Cuz. I'm coming to get your bitch ass. You know
Look,
what's cracking, come pulling up. But guess what though? I love you though. Don't make me pull up by this man.
Oh,
love
and
him
another
too.
thing too,
And
man.
love him too.
Oh yeah.
Cause that my real cuz.
Yeah, we blood.
Listen, if I slide on you,
Look.
if
so,
I slide about him,
Look, we got my nephew got some popcorn. If y'all want some popcorn, my sister just texted me and said,
I
make
want
sure
some
you stay on your
popcorn.
show. Make sure y'all get some popcorn. If y'all
Get some popcorn from little cuz.
showing out the little cuz.
Another
He
word.
5. He
Let me
play
interrupt
football.
you.
Go ahead, cuz.
Nepotism. Y'all know what that means? I'm teaching y'all the word nepotism. Hold on, I'm finna Google it because I'm off there. I'm finna Google this shit. Nepotism, cuz. That means keeping in the family, brother.
For sure.
Fuck these crackers. You hear me?
That's real. That's a real word.
Fuck these crackers. Nepotism, bro.
I heard it before.
I'm finna Google
I
it,
never heard
brother.
that before.
And guess what? Yo play done brought it to you. You heard it here first.
I heard it before.
Nepotism.
Keep it in the family.
Hold up. I'm gonna do it in military term. November, Echo, Papa, October, Tango, Indigo, September, Mike. Listen, NEPOTISM, nepotism. That means to keep it in the family. I'm here to inform y'all. I'm not here to shit on nobody. I want you to learn so you can treat me like a better black man, so I can treat you like a better black man. Listen, we all worthy. I don't care what you've been through.
I see.
I don't care who you are. I don't care if you killed the bitch. I don't care if you got AIDS. I don't care if you got 100 niggas. You are worthy. Yes, I can, because you are worthy. You are loved. Somebody care. Joe Play never met you, but I love you. Stay up out here. Mental health is a motherfucker. Go get counseling, brother. As a man, street nigga, as a man, businessman, as a man, blue collar or white collar, go see a counselor, brother. Listen, I called the VA today. I set me an appointment. I'm not going through this anxiety attack shit no more. I'm not popping them crackers pills because that's the reason to keep you coming.
That's true.
Pharmaceuticals is not meant to heal you. It's meant to keep you coming. They are not healing you.
Mm-hmm.
I smoke weed all fucking day. Fuck the feds. Fuck the pigs. That's what's healing me. That's what keep me from killing crackers in Walmart, white people, because they enslaved my people for over 500 years.
And so even with
let me smoke my weed, pussy ass cracker.
They're not gonna let you do that.
No, fuck y'all. I'm not gonna kill your people as long as I can smoke and keep my anxiety at bay.
We gonna keep your egg. That's real.
You feel me?
That's real word too.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Part two though,
man. Make sure y'all always share.
I love every man on this earth. You hear me?
And we love
Get
y'all.
yourself together.